Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Marcelo Brosiner. We are here this afternoon with the Somerville Highlanders taking on the Revere Raiders in another GBL matchup, a key match for the Lady Highlanders, who, with a win tonight, could potentially clinch the GBL championship, a feat that has not been achieved in quite some years. They face a tough opponent, so we'll see in 80 minutes. The Lady Highlanders experiencing their best season in a long time. Really looking sharp as this match is underway. That's Bridget with an early header out. Maya one touch out to Stephanie, playing at left back. She's got time. That's a great touch from Maya back to Marie. Marie already taking it down that left wing. She's not in a rush, though. She knows she's got a little time. A good cutback. Maya wanted that, but Stephanie's got it, and she's played it over the top, and it's out of play for a early Revere goal kick. And the wind is blowing madly here at Dilboy Stadium. Imminent rain expected. We're filming from inside the booth today. No extra ball behind the goals, so it took a little bit of time there to get it to the 6-yard box for the goal kick by Luana Barbosa, I believe. No, excuse me. It's hard to see the keeper's number at this moment. Somerville with a chance here to break through. Well, that was a good idea there by Leslie. Jill. A great through ball by Nevea, but unlucky not to find a teammate. Goal kick up to Revere, but it's out wide to Kira Guardia. She's got a little bit of space. Ball played down the line. That's a good run by Leslie. It's onside. Slightly heavy touch, out for a goal kick. Somerville keen to make moves on those wings right now. A small crowd here tonight because of the uncertain weather conditions, but vocal nonetheless. Goal kick flicked up by Revere, but that's back with Jill. One-touch pass intercepted by Revere. A chance for a through ball. It's a little astray, but Revere still in possession there. A cut-in attempted, but good tackle by Stephanie, and it's out for a Revere throw-in. Number 10 for Revere, Carolina with a throw-in, but it's in the hands of Elizabeth in goal. Ball played up. Good interception there by Jill. Just a small touch with the left foot. She's played that through ball. It was a great idea, but well intercepted. Out for a Somerville throw by the Revere bench. Christiana and Kira have a partnership and a half there on that right side. Connecting well whenever they play together, which is a lot. Bridget with a good step there at stopper position. Leslie, nice turn there from after the tackle. That's a great through ball to Maya. She's really got a chance here. That's a good touch. She's got a cross to make. Well defended by Revere and out for a Somerville corner kick. Well, again, dangerous times for Revere. Somerville really coming in through those wings. What a turn there by Leslie, you have to say. After a tackle by Bridget. Corner kick for the Highlanders to be taken by Maya. That's a great ball. That's right into the danger zone. Good punch by the keeper, Nevea. Lets it go for Maya again. Maya, another cross. Cleared out again but only for Christiana to pressure back into the box. It's really ping-ponging everywhere back and forth. Finally out for another Revere goal kick. Early pressure from the Highlanders in these opening 5 minutes. Coach Tony keen on winning a first GBL championship for the Lady Highlanders in quite a long time. The exact amount of years evades me at this moment, but upwards of 10. A good 1-2 there by Revere. What cover, though, by Jill. Expertly positioned to stop the danger and calmly played out of the back by Elizabeth to Christiana, who finds Kira once again on that right side. She's got Jill in the middle. She's got Leslie making that far run. Plays it up to Leslie. Leslie does well to get around the defender there. Good hold-up play. Played into the middle. It's a little light, and it's played out Bridget. Back and forth again. Bridget settles. Played out wide there. A good cut by the Revere defender there. It's a good ball up. But like so often this season, Jennifer out the back is solid to hold that off. Lady Highlanders really have a solid defensive unit back there. That's Carolina again with the throw-in. A good first touch by number 17 for Revere, Naomi. But it's out for a goal kick to the Highlanders. Christiana to Jennifer. Jennifer, good ball up to Nevaeh. Nevaeh's got two options. She finds Maya, and Nevaeh continuing that run. Ooh, and Maya saw it, but it was a good step there. Well done to cut out that danger. Bridget, one touch to Jill. She's got two options on the left side, Marie and Stephanie. That's a great through ball, but once again, red. The boys varsity team, varsity and junior varsity, I should say, coming in. Jill. She's got Christiana out wide. Good first touch there by Leslie out wide to Kira. Kira's able to keep it in. What a touch there, but a good tackle again by Revere. Revere defending well. Somerville putting a lot of pressure on, but Revere doing a good job to soak it up and keep any serious threats out for now. Throw-in for the Highlanders. Christiana over everybody. What a throw-in, a flick up. Marie there, it seemed to bounce off of her hand, and yes, it is called a handball. Unintentionally, of course, but in the box, if it's going to potentially influence a goal, and it's almost always going to be called. Really always if it's seen. It's hard to see everything, though. That's a good idea there by Carolina for Revere to do that first touch. Not sure if that's a foul or a throw-in. It's a throw-in. Stephanie gets right back up. Carolina quick to recover and headed out for a throw-in. Stephanie headed away by Carolina. Carolina wearing one of the armbands for Revere. Really bossing that defense right now. Maya lets it go behind her. Cleared out awkwardly, but does the job. Another throw-in to Stephanie for the Highlanders. Bridget with another of her iconic long throws. It seems to have gone off the chest of the Revere defender there. Maya does well to even keep it alive. Nevaeh plays it back over to Maya. Jill, who I think that might have been a shot. Another one with the left foot over the... Wow, well, that was unexpected. Ultimately not too close to the Revere goalie's far post, but innovative by Jill there to take it first time on the left foot. Ambitious. But ambition takes you far. Goal kick for Revere. Incredible first touch by the Revere center midfielder there. That looked like a FIFA touch. Nevaeh does well there with the header. Stephanie plays it over the top. That's a great ball to Leslie. She's through on goal, folks. What a pass. And it's over the keeper, but out for a goal kick. Well, an incredible pass there by Stephanie. Leslie ran right onto it. She settled it well, but was unable to find that lobbing touch over the keeper. Stephanie always looking to play those long balls over the top. Most of the boy Highlanders really huddled up in one huge group on the bleachers trying to keep each other warm. It's a little nippy out here. Maya tries to pass out wide to Marie. Marie still trying to make the run, but a miscommunication there, and it goes out for a goal kick. Well, Marie was treading the line for offsides, and she's explaining to Maya what she was thinking. It's good communication there. You got to talk. Maya, of course, the top scorer for the Highlanders and only a freshman. Really a superstar in the making. Goal kick for Revere, straight to Nevaeh. What a first touch by Nevaeh. It's the little things, folks, seriously. If you haven't played soccer before, it's understandable that it seems insignificant, but to be able to do that after such a hard kick with windy conditions is incredible. Stephanie cuts inside twice. Great move there by Stephanie. She looks for Nevaeh in the middle, but Jill able to recover that well, and Bridget steps in at the right time. Christiana with a good touch to open herself up. She's got Kira out wide. She's also got Leslie making that run down the middle, and she finds her, but it's a little heavy, and it's gone straight to the Malden keeper. The Revere keeper, who's, I believe, is number 1. I believe that is Yaritza Ganosa in goal. But she wasn't. No, sorry. Difficulty seeing her number. To be honest, we'll find out. Christiana with a throw-in down the line. Good run by Leslie, but covered by 2 Revere defenders. Well dealt with in the end. But Kira stepping in there to double team. Eventually cleared out again, but only to the feet of Jill, who expertly controls that. Man, some of the touches in these early minutes have really been of the top tier. Stephanie clears it out. That's a great ball out wide to Christiana. Christiana, she's got Kira out wide and Leslie in the middle. Leslie with another good turn. A little heavy on the touch, though, but fortunately it's bounced out to Kira. Revere quick to step in there, though, and it's gone out for a Somerville throw-in on the right side. Huge throw in here by Christiana. It's gone over a bunch of Revere defenders. It's still at the top of the box with Maya. Maya cuts in, but it's well defended. Still with the ball. Eventually cleared out. That was close, though. Jill was eyeing up one of those long-range shots. A good turn again, but it's scrambling there. Maya with the shot. Well dealt with by the Revere defender, but Somerville does well there to keep it alive and get a shot off in the first place. A lot of bodies in that box. Good punt. Nearly reaches the Somerville, inside the Somerville half. Attempted first touch pass by Carolina. Doesn't go as planned. Stephanie trying to find an option there. Good cutback. Fortunate bounce, but it stays with her. Nevaeh, good turn. Little too crowded, though. Oh, keeps it. Out to Christiana. She's got Jill in the middle. Nice one-touch pass there to Jill by Christiana. Jill's got a couple options. Almost caught between two minds, but finds Christiana. Christiana, good pass at the right wing. That's perfectly in stride to Kira. Kira's got 2 options in the middle. She's got Marie and Maya. The ball, well dealt with at that near post by Revere, but 2 options there for the Highlanders, and decided by Kira to play it back. Christiana, first touch into the box. What a touch by Maya to control that. She still got it. Back to Kira again. Kira, ball into the box. Through everyone once again, but it's with Nevaeh at the top of the box. The ball just won't leave the Revere defensive third. Stephanie with the first touch cross with the left foot. Cleared away by Revere. Well, Somerville really putting on all kinds of pressure right now. They just won't give up the play. Serious determination there. You love to see it. Coach Tony and the Lady Highlanders really putting in that work. Bridget with the throw-in. It's bounced over, heads again. Well, it's really been a bit frazzled when bouncing out. It's a shot. It's gone over. Excuse me. Sorry. It's taking a peer at the rosters. Well, not a single chance yet for Revere in these opening 14 minutes, going into the 15th minute. Really been heavy possession and pressure by the Lady Highlanders. a good mix of youth and expertise in this Highlander side. That's a great touch there by number 15 for Revere. Dealt with by Bridget, though. Really well done there to step in. That was number 15. Oh, and it's intercepted again by Revere. Only for Jennifer to step in again, and it's back to Elizabeth. Well, Somerville really comfortable playing back to their keeper, and that's great to see because really the modern game has evolved so much to the point that a keeper is almost like having an 11th field player on the pitch being the field where you play a soccer game. Stephanie, good job shielding it there. And you have to credit that actually largely to the goalkeeping staff of this Lady Highlander team. Of course, you have Coach Tony Arias, who was an incredible forward, but believe it or not, was also an amazing goalkeeper when he was playing soccer. Despite his height, an amazing shot stopper, and he had a touch for days. You also have Alyssa Hatchie, who was the goalkeeper for the Lady Highlanders not too long ago. And you also have Yanni Sagrotis, who also played goalkeeper for the Highlanders. So we have 3 Somerville High alumni coaching these Lady Highlander goalkeepers. Jill with an incredible touch over the top there. Just dinks it over herself and the Revere defender who's slow to get up. Stephanie, good step there. Nevaeh. Up to Marie. Maya takes her time to turn. She's got Marie on the left. She decides not to use her. She tries to cut inside, but that's well marked. She still has it, though. The ball does not leave her feet. Stephanie with the shot. It's gone wide. Well, you got to shoot to score. That's for sure. Tony seeming to want to keep possession a little more, open up that shot. Coach Scarpelli and Coach Tiago in the stands cheering on their former co-coach, now in his first lead position for Somerville High School. Of course, Coach Tony was a member of the coaching staff of the boys varsity team for quite some time. He was one of my coaches when I played for the Highlanders. Great coaches, everyone involved. Ball out wide to Kira. Kira, good touch around the defender. Can she get there in time? She can't seem to, and it's out of play. Well, that is one of the traditional moves for a winger, and you love to see it attempted. Difficult to execute in these windy conditions. Ball played through. Bridget stopped it with her hand. Oh, no, excuse me. It was a Revere player who had, with the handball. A heavy touch. Jill out wide to Stephanie. Stephanie intercepted there by number 15 for Revere. And now a chance. Carolina. Jennifer Bean down there. And there's a chance here for Revere. The shot just wide. Well, that was a golden opportunity there for Carolina, and she'll be thinking about that one. She did a great job to even get the chance. That touch around Jennifer was incredible. But a chance gone astray for Revere, and the Lady Highlanders will be very happy about that. Trip there by the Revere player, but no foul by Jill at all. Just a good touch. Kira, ball taken away. Coach Tony thought it went out. It was close. Ball with Elizabeth. Great punt by Elizabeth. Over the top to Leslie. Leslie with a great touch through to Maya. What a goal this could be, folks. Maya at the top of the box. The shot. A great save by the Revere goalkeeper, but it's still with the Highlanders. Nevaeh at the top of the box. She shoots. Again, a save by the Revere goalkeeper, and it's cleared out finally by a defender. Well, wow, how did that not go in, folks? An incredible play. Elizabeth starting at the goalkeeper position. It's gone all the way up to Leslie, who one-timed it through to Maya, and Maya was through on goal. Well, that was incredible there. Almost worked out. Would have been arguably the goal of the season for the Highlanders. I haven't even seen all of them, though. The shot by Jill, and that's only but a few yards away from going in the top corner. Well, she's already shown that she knows how to do that. Exciting stuff here, but yet no goal as the first half of the first half comes close to an end. Of course, 40-minute halves played. 40-minute halves played at the high school level as opposed to the 45-minute halves played in a professional match. Great ball through. Carolina's onside, according to the referee. She made that late run in. She's got a chance. The shot straight into Elizabeth, and she does well to hold on there. Jennifer had it covered if that rebounded off of Elizabeth. Chances for both teams now in this half. It's been an exciting game. Stephanie, good step there by Revere again. But Bridget comes away with the ball. Jill approaching midfield. She's got options. She's got a lot of options. She finds a good one in Kira. She's got Leslie Maya in the middle, and she's got Marie making that late run at the back post. Who's she going to find? It's found the front post. Jill with the shot. Blocked again by Revere. Headed clear. That rhymed. Nevaeh. Jill in the middle, trying to find Maya. She does. Good turn by Maya. What a turn, but she shot it wide. Oh, well, the instinct there to take the touch with the outside of the foot and get around knowing where the space is, that's stuff you don't learn in training, folks. That's instinctive. You love to see it. Maya's showing so many little glimpses of what she can offer to the Highlanders over the next 4 years. Goal kick. Initially controlled by Nevaeh, but taken back by Revere. That's a great job there to cut through and a ball up, but Bridget there to read it and out for a Somerville throw. Well, I apologize. It's taken me quite a while to find number 15 on the roster for Revere. This is Luana Barbosa on the right side, who's been having an incredible match. Arguably the best player of this half so far for Revere. And a timeout called. We'll be back momentarily. 19 minutes remaining in this first half. Stephanie with a throw-in on the left side for the Highlanders. She's got three options, really, and the ball played all the way up to Marie. Great first touch there. What a first-time ball by Carolina, but it's a little too heavy, and Christiana plays it out wide to Kira. Well read, though, by Revere, and it's out for a Highlander throw-in. Tony saying, quick throw. Kira does it, and it's intercepted briefly, but Kira plays it back into the middle. Maya's there. Maya, what a first touch with the thigh. A crazy through ball. Oh, my goodness. Leslie, she's got a little bit of space on that right side. She does well to get that weak footing, the outside of the foot cross in, but difficult to settle. What a shot there. Well, that was not far away at all, and that was from quite a distance. Somerville really itching for a goal in this first half. Somerville again on this right side. Kira with the ball. Good cutback, and that's a foul called against Revere in a threatening position. Jill already standing on top of it, but Bridget is the one who's going to be taking this free kick for the Highlanders. Jill lurking on the top of the box there. We know she has that in her repertoire, that long-distance shot, but now she's in the box. It makes sense. She is the tallest player for the Highlanders, along with Bridget, I would think. Excuse me. But Bridget on the free kick. It's a short one. It's clearly a training ground routine. Kira flicked through to Marie, and what a play by the Highlanders. Well, I never would have predicted that in a million years. Inventive stuff here. A lot of creativity using right now on the pitch. Through ball once again. Christiana does well to deal. Plays back to Elizabeth, who real strong here. Here's Stephanie out wide to Marie. Nevaeh. Handball called against her, and the entire Somerville High team disagreeing with that call. It bounces around. Jennifer's got to be careful there, and she is, and it's gone up to Nevaeh. Stephanie down the line to Marie. It's a little heavy, though, and cleared up by number 11 for Revere, Sophia Shokri. Jill. An incredible ball through, but a little too heavy. Well, excuse me, Kira's got wheels, and she's there, and she's kept it in, and she still has it, but it's eventually covered. Well, double team there by Revere is what it took to stop Kira from really cutting back and finding somebody. What hustle there. You got to love seeing that on the right side. As someone who played right midfielder for the boys varsity team myself, I always appreciate some graft work from the wings. Jill, an incredible touch over, and it's through to Leslie. Leslie shoots it straight into the keeper's arms. Well, some really slick play here in this first half. Chemistry on point today for the Lady Highlanders. Stephanie, powerful clearance. Maya lets it bounce. She knows where it's going, but heavy touch with the head, and it's cleared up to Carolina, who loves a first-time touch out of the air. You got to say, Stephanie, she's got time, plays it back to Elizabeth. It's a little heavy there. Elizabeth, so calm there to play that out wide. Well, that was class. She was under some pressure there, and she took the slightest of touches to her right side. Anything else, that could have been a goal there, folks. That is calmness personified. Through ball there by Kira, I believe that was. Well read by the Revere keeper. Nevaeh with another touch that just stops the ball in his tracks. Cleared up, and Nevaeh persistent there. She's got Leslie with the simple through ball, but she's also got herself, and she knows it. She's through on goal. Leslie with the shot. Maya, what a goal. What a goal there by the Highlanders. Well, Maya really knew what she was doing there. She calmly took that in her grace, in her step, and finished that. What seemed to be off the bottom left post. What a goal there. I believe that was Jill with the assist. I'll have to double check that once we have the footage, but I think that was Jill with the assist, or Nevaeh. Jill, I believe. And the Highlanders up 1-0 in a crucial GBL matchup, which could essentially clinch the GBL for them, although not official, of course. But a huge step. Nevaeh with another touch turn there. Stephanie plays the ball through to Maya, but it's well read. And Revere plays it up. Carolina with a good first touch. A little heavy, and Jennifer does well to step there. Bridget covering so well. And out for a throw-in. Well, you have to say, Bridget and Jennifer, the chemistry they have, the nonverbal communication, or perhaps verbal and I can't hear it, but what seems to be effortless switching of positions. Jennifer steps, Bridget drops. That's the kind of stuff that can win you some key matches when you have that defensive fluidity. Good touch there to keep it alive there for Revere. Played back, but a heavy touch. No, seems to be an offside call. I believe offsides, yes. It's a tight offsides. Bridget, a good step again. Well, you have to say, the Highlanders have put in an amazing performance so far against what is a tough opponent in Revere, who've also played a good match. But the Highlanders seem to be really organized and confident about what they're doing right now. Exciting times, because November is really the warm-up as you build up to, of course, the state championship playoffs. Well, the state tournament, really, excuse me, with hopes of reaching the state championship game. Something that I'm frankly not sure whether it has happened in the franchise history of the girls varsity soccer team at Somerville High School. But, of course, first the focus has to be reaching the tournament, whether boys or girls team. Stephanie plays the ball up. Finds Marie. Marie back to Nevaeh. One touch again to Stephanie. Stephanie plays it up to Maya. Maya misread the flight of the ball slightly, but she's pressured it well. Shot by Leslie. What a save. And there's another chance here for Kira, but it's blocked again. Cleared away by Revere. Well, what another opening there that we didn't necessarily see coming for the Highlanders. Chances galore, but only one goal on the scoreboard there on the east side. On the left side of Dilboy Stadium. Well, I've got to say, I've got all kinds of fond memories here at Dilboy Stadium. I played here in town soccer when I was, 11, 12, 13 years old. I played in a couple tournaments here. I went to the recreation camps here, like so many kids from Somerville have gone to. I ran track here for the Somerville High School track team. And, of course, was a member of the boys' varsity soccer team. And it feels really special to be back here watching the games again, of course, as a spectator, but also calling the shots. Maybe the plays, I should say, it's cleared out by Revere. Bridget attempted that pass through. We're approaching the final 10 minutes of this first half here. Both teams susceptible to counterattacks and chances, so it's really anyone's game, especially with the score line we have right now. Jill, a little bit of time. Good shift there. Kira back to Jill. Back to Kira again. The ball into the middle. It's cleared out by Revere. Well, you've got to say Revere's defense has been sharp tonight. Well, this afternoon. It's not even 5 yet. I'm going to take a seat. Well, a set-piece opportunity here for the Highlanders to be taken by Maya. The ball into the box, into the hands of the Revere keeper. Good power on it, but a little too high. Ideal for a goalie who, of course, can use their hands to come grab it. Jennifer, big clearance up. Difficult to read, but that's well headed out. And it's settled well. Jill out. What's the call here? I believe a foul by the Highlanders and a yellow card for Kira. Well, I guess there was a push or an elbow, some forceful nature of defense that the referee very clearly saw and had to call. And it is policy, I believe, at the high school level that if you receive a caution or a card, a yellow card, you must leave the field upon receiving it. And of course, if you receive a red card, you're sent off for the remainder of the game, and your team plays one player down for the rest of the match. A yellow card, though, is only a warning, but 2 yellow cards equals a red card. And so Kira will want to play the rest of this game a little more precautiously so as not to receive that second caution. Confusing wording. I apologize potentially. Just trying to make sure we know all the terms and whatnot. Maya, good touch, but cleared out. And that's a missed kick. Marie's pressing well, but out to the Revere keeper. Another rule in soccer, for those of us who may not know, if you are a defender or if you play for your team, say you're playing for your team and you pass it to your goalie intentionally, your goalie cannot pick the ball up with their hands. So if you pass it to your goalie, they must use solely their feet. Maya, good turn there. She's found Christiana with a lot of space, and she knows it with a good touch there to open up. Good step. That's not a foul, just a ricochet. Jill out wide to, who is that there out on the right now? I apologize. I believe that's Samira, number 8, but I'm not positive. The ball into the box. Well, that was inches away from a goal. Leslie just couldn't stretch her leg out enough. Unlucky there. Great positioning to be there, and Marie does so well to shield that out of play. It's actually really funny. Before the game, I was at the halfway line shaking hands with the refs, and one of these referees, the one on the near side right now, hands on hips, was a referee when I was playing for Somerville High at Dilboy Stadium, and we talked about a few games of ours that he refereed, and he remembered some very specific moments from games that I played in and played most of those minutes in, and it was just really funny to catch up with a guy who, used to be calling fouls on me and against me. You gotta love it. Full circles. Jill, Nevea, back to Jill. Jill's got time, and she knew it, and so, it happens. when you have that much space and you don't expect it, you kind of almost double second guess yourself maybe. And she kind of pulled the shot back a second. She has those in her locker, though, every day. And she may well get another opportunity like that. Maya, good settling touch and turn. Cuts inside where it's too crowded, though, and it's well defended. Maya tried a little too much there. There's a chance here, but Elizabeth and Jennifer have it covered. Jennifer does so well to recover there, and she plays it to Elizabeth, who clears it out. Well, the trust between these defenders and their goalkeeper is so cool to see. It's such an important part of the game. Ball played up, Nevea. Marie kicks it out. Cleared out. But again, Bridget, so well to cover there. And what a touch to keep it in. A missed kick, though. Jennifer reads it, but it's a chance in the middle. Is that offsides? It is offsides. Well, that's really fortunate there for the Highlanders. Pressure there. So a Highlander cleared the ball, and so it went off of a Revere player to another Revere player, but when it touched the Revere player on the ricochet, her teammate was in an offside position. Those split-second ones are more difficult to call. A good catch there. And a heavy touch by Jennifer went out for a throw-in, but, Stephanie. Stephanie so well there to turn and keep that in play, but given away, and Elizabeth happy to control that with her foot and let Revere come pressure that. That's a tactic you'll often see in soccer, or I like to call it football, but because many of us know it as soccer, I'll stick with soccer for now. Maybe over the years I'll convince you. But goalkeepers, if there are no offensive players really putting pressure on them, they'll just keep the ball at their feet. Like you're seeing again right now, that's where it can be risky. That was a heavy touch. That could have been something to sweat about. But as you saw just now, those few extra seconds while Carolina for Revere was pressuring, take a few seconds off the clock with 5 minutes remaining in this half. Well, goalkeepers can make you nervous, that's for sure. And it's the most underappreciated position in the game, I have to say, because, if you make a good save as a goalkeeper, you might get a little bit of praise, but it's what you're expected to do, right? That's why you're the only person who can use their hands. But you make a single mistake, and you can be the scapegoat easily. And that's, really unfortunate because on the pitch, if you're a player on the field, hold on, counterattack here. Let me stop talking. Jill, a great pass through to Leslie, and she's got a chance here, but a good step again, and a shot by Samir straight into the hands of the Revere keeper. I believe that's Samir on the right side. Still haven't confirmed it, but that looks like the way she plays. Good first time pass up there. And a miscommunication. Carolina's through. No talk there. Jennifer trying to recover. Carolina with a shot, and it's a goal for Revere. Well, Jennifer and Stephanie did not talk about who was going to step to that ball. And Carolina was all alone on goal there. Jennifer almost recovered in time, but Carolina kept her cool and slotted that ball into the bottom left corner. Really identical in a way to Maya's goal in terms of the placement and in terms of the way that she went through on goal. Well, that's where the communication's got to be happening, but it's only natural that it breaks down at times. That's the game. That's people. That's why I love this game. They call it the Jogo Bonito, which means the beautiful game. I think it's the game that's most symbolic and metaphorically aligned with life, really, out of any sport. And that's why I think it's the most popular sport in the world. Well, that's not my opinion. That's a fact. The most played, cleared out. It's really fascinating. Hold on. We got Samir on the right side. Revere doing well to clear their lines. Being half Cuban, I've been visiting my family in Cuba my whole life. And, baseball has always been the biggest sport in Cuba, that and boxing, but baseball especially. And in recent years, you've seen more and more of a shift of people playing. Well, that's a ball into the box there for that looked like number 16 for the Highlanders, I believe, Kaylee. Handball. But you've seen more and more soccer being played in Cuba. It's really the global sport, and it's a beautiful thing to see the rise everywhere. In the United States, too, of course, it's becoming much more popular, in part thanks to the partnership deal between NBCSN and the English Premier League, the first division league of the English in England. Approaching 2 minutes left in this first half. Well, you have to say it's almost the scoreline that both teams deserve. Somerville creating more chances, but leaving themselves susceptible as well. Both teams really open at times in this game, and it's tied 1-1 as the timer stops, as is policy for a high school game where the referee is in control of these final 2 minutes. Nevaeh with her third or fourth great turn of the game. I mean, really amazing stuff to watch. Stephanie plays it through, and it's gone through to the Revere keeper. And Coach Tony not happy. Wants the build-up to continue. Sometimes you have to catch the defense off guard, though. Here's Kaylee. Jill with a left-footed ball up to Nevaeh, but she wasn't quite anticipating it. Out of play. And here we are. Oh, and that's a miscommunication again, and Revere here through again with another chance, but Jennifer does so well to recover there. Well, the communication breaking down in these closing minutes here for the Highlanders. They've got to be careful. Ball into the middle, and again, really starting to lack that final step. The Highlanders are. They've been so solid throughout this whole first half. They'll just want to be careful to close out the half without conceding another goal. On the right side here now, ball into the middle. Good touch by Leslie. The shot by Nevaeh into the hands of Revere keeper happily. And really nothing but seconds left at most for the Highlanders, I would imagine. And here we are. That's the end of the first half. It's 1-1. We'll be back soon with the second half. Goal kick straight to a Revere player, but that's well recovered by Nevaeh. Jill, good way to open up her body there with the left-footed touch. Tries to get past the defender, but cleared all the way to Elizabeth. An exciting first half. A lot of chances for both sides. Often susceptible to the counterattack. And a good finish as well by both Maya for the Highlanders and Carolina for Revere. Christiana on this right side, out to Kira. That partnership on the right wing is so strong. And we come away with it. Leslie to the middle to Kira. Good step there, though, by Revere, and Nevaeh settles it. Great through ball, but it's offsides. Maya a little too tempted there to make that run. She had the right idea. Jill saw her. And a free kick about 20 yards into their half. Revere. Jill Intercepts it, though. Good first touch, but it's a good tackle. And taken again by Jill. That's a good battle there, and it's won yet again by number 12 for Revere, Jacqueline. And we have a chance here, but Jennifer, who's done such a good job all game marking well there, kicks it out for a corner kick. Well defended. Somerville want to make sure to set up well for this. An issue apparently with the ball, and it's replaced before this Revere corner is taken. A switch of 2 players as well for Revere. The corner, it's a good ball in, but Elizabeth, really good job there reading it. And I'm actually glad we have him in the booth right now. We have Yanni Sagrotis with us. I was talking in the first half, Yanni, about the fact that we're so comfortable playing with our keeper because we have 3 former goalies on the pitch coaching and helping out, you know?
Yeah, definitely. We try to, during practices, make sure the goalies are as comfortable as possible with the ball at their feet. It's definitely a aspect that can help your team in games. Helps relieve a lot of pressure, too, when your defenders have their back to the opposing team's goal. Coach Tony's definitely a big fan of making sure his goalies can use their feet. And it's work in progress with the boys right now as well.
Yeah, it really is a game changer when you can play out of the back like that. It happens so many times in the first half where y'all were under some serious pressure, and Jennifer or Bridget were just so happy to play it back there. And I was saying how at the pros level, too, it's really evolved over the last 10 years, the role of a keeper. Real quick, though, we have Maya with a breakthrough. Good cut. Can she finish it? Yes, she can. What a goal. Maya is she is a superstar for the Highlanders. The youngest player on the team and the top scorer as well. What a goal. She just took it on herself and dribbled through 3-4 players and a calm finish to the top left corner so casually over the Revere keeper. Well, you have to say this is a Lady Highlanders side that we have never seen before, and it's really a revolution happening here under Tony Arias. But, of course, full credit to the full squad of the Lady Highlanders. And that's not just varsity. We're talking varsity, junior varsity, freshmen. It's all one community, and it's all connected. So much love to Coach Tony. I was saying in the first half to Yanni how dope it is to just see, after Tony being a part of the coaching staff for so long, now he's got his own movement and he's really got the freedom to make it his own,
Yeah, absolutely. He came on for the boys team when I was a senior, and he was with the boys maybe for 6 years before he made the switch over, and you can see he's extremely passionate about the girls. He loves the team. He tries really hard to work with them. He's persistent with them. He really does push them, and it's been fun for me. I've watched the entire process from the beginning to now, and it's just been a continuous, gradual improvement year by year, just constant improvement to the point now where you can watch the team play, and they really look in unison. They really look like a complete squad, and all the credit to the world. In the world to him. He's a great guy. He's a great coach, and he works tirelessly with them. Elizabeth with a great catch there. I'm a huge fan of Elizabeth and net. This team, overall is just really strong. Coach Tony's a big part of it.
Couldn't have said it better, folks. Nevaeh tripped up there. Really good touch to get past the defender, and she's taken down as a result. Much love to Yanni for the cameo. Might have to hear more from him. Good ball over the top. Maya with the chance for the hat trick. But it's well caught there by the Revere keeper. Almost a early hat trick for Maya. Only 7 minutes on the board off the board right now in the second half. And, there's talent, from each position on this pitch right now for the Highlanders. But Maya really the standout player right now, just really connecting a lot of dots. And Stephanie, good cover there. But it's another corner kick for Revere. They'll want to be careful. But, of course, the Highlanders now leading thanks to a solo wonder goal by Maya Hanley, the freshman for the Highlanders. Good corner kick there. A header on, but it's out for a goal kick. Good delivery. And bubbles flying across the track right now. Someone unleashing the bubbles out there. Through ball too heavy. No real threat. Elizabeth running out to collect. At her feet, though, waiting for the pressure. Difficult ball to read there on the bounce, and it's out for a Revere throw-in. Revere slowly making their way down this right side here. Stephanie miscontrol there on the right side, but straight to Nevaeh, and she's got all the time in the world. It's really, really well done there to let it run. And she knows she has Leslie up top, but it's well read to be kicked out by number 17, Naomi. And here's Maya on the right side. The chance, it's gone straight to the keeper, and it is calmly dealt with there, and it's cleared out to about the halfway line. A good punt there, and a good first touch by Carolina, but Stephanie does well to step there. Jill, slight touch out to Bridget. Missed kick there, but well read by Marie. Gerd turn too. What a ball! What a ball and what a touch! Well, an incredible through ball by Jill Tamaya, who was almost in for a hat trick again, but a tackle not deemed a foul or a penalty kick. That looked like a very questionable call there, but it was close, folks. You never know. It's hard to tell if you're not on the pitch. Well, one of the ball boys very clearly thought that that was a foul. And, of course, they're Somerville folks, so, you know, take that with a grain of salt. But it did look very questionable. Well, the way the stars are aligning, you have to say Maya's going to have a hat trick at the end of the day, perhaps. Well, a lot of energy blooming here at Dillboy. We've got the lights sparkling as they come on, and we've got bubbles flying across. Vibes, vibes. Nevaeh with the through ball from Jill. Jill really looking comfortable. Maya's got a lot of time there. A heavy first touch, but she's taking the shot anyways, and it's saved. Well, she'll certainly wish that she took a slightly lighter touch. Is the referee going to call a high foot there? He doesn't. Jill with another. Oh, my goodness gracious. Jill is ridiculous with these clips up. Her flicks are just saucy. Clearance out to Stephanie, but it's out for a throw into Revere. A huge ball up over the top. Elizabeth is so confident there to come out. Well, you can't emphasize enough the importance of a keeper who's confident. It changes the entire mentality of the team. And look at now, we have Nevaeh on the counterattack. Kira out wide on the right side. She's got a couple options in the box. Takes her time. Great pass out to Nevaeh. Another touch to Maya. She must be offsides, so she's not. And it is eventually called offsides. Well, that is the definition of beautiful soccer. We started with a goalkeeper who came out confidently, collected, quick pass out to Nevaeh. Nevaeh with a counterattack, drives it down the field, finds Kira, perfect pass into the box. So close to a perfect goal, truly. And there was another one, Yanni, that you'd be very happy with. Remember, Elizabeth punted that in the first half. Did you see that where she perfect punt, first touch to Nevaeh, and one to Leslie, and one timed it through to Maya. Yeah. Crazy to see that. And that it changes everything to the keepers.
She's off. Yeah, no, like we were saying earlier, man, having keepers who are confident with the ball at their feet is huge. It helps your team be allowed to push up further. And it really just leaves a gap behind the defense that you can feel comfortable with instead of constantly having center backs have to drop and step into those spots. But this team right now just really, really looks confident and comfortable, and I love the way Elizabeth is playing right now.
Yeah, exactly. We were talking about it earlier too. Yeah, I guess if you say it twice, it means it's right, huh? Here's Bridget. Flicked up. Good touch by Maya. No one anticipating, though. It's tricky to know whether that's going to happen or not. It's going to land right. 2-1 here to the Highlanders with 25 left in the second half. An opening goal by the Highlanders through Maya Hanley, canceled out with minutes remaining in the first half by Carolina for Revere. And then an early second goal for Maya Hanley in this second half. An incredible solo goal. The pass by Stephanie, a great one to Marie, and that's a great weak-footed ball into the box by Marie. She's got it back again. First touch back into the box, and it's not dealt with, but it's luckily landed in the Revere goalkeeper's hands. That's happened so many times today where the ball's just bounced in the right way for the Highlanders. You have to say that has to mean something that things are landing for them. It's a good sign. Stephanie recovering well there, but still an opportunity for a cross. Stephanie marking well. Jill with an important clearance out. Leslie sees Maya in the middle. One touch to her. It's a slow ball, but it actually works out perfectly. And here's Kira. She knows she has space. She doesn't want to eat it too early, though. She has the run for Maya, and it's a lot to ask, but she can get there, and she does. She's got a little bit of space. What a first touch ball back, but no one at the end of it. And Stephanie seems like she's going to get there, and she does. Good first touch past the defender. But recovered well by number 12 for Revere. That was Jacqueline Zapata. Good battle there on that right side. Or left side, depending on who you ask. But we're at Dillboy, so that's the left side now, huh? Bridget with a big throw-in. Cleared out only as far as Stephanie. But a good turn there by Carolina, I believe. And a ball through there. Christiana's covering. A chance for Revere, but Christiana's covered well and wins it with a tackle. What a tackle there by Christiana. She had to be sure there, and sure she was. Good cut there by Revere, but Christiana once again stepping in, bossing that defense. Nevaeh tries to get it out wide, but it's read well by number 7 for Revere, Madeline Yanis. Jill Hutchinson, one-time pass up to Nevaeh. What a first touch by Nevaeh to cut past number 15 for Malden. Luana out wide with Stephanie. Good cut inside. That's a nutmeg, folks. The cross in. Temporarily dealt with, but the ball over the top by Maya. It's between Kira and Leslie. Kira takes it. Good first touch, but well tackled there for Revere. And cleared out. Shot by Maya is good for a field goal. Not quite a soccer goal, though. Kira. And that's a tackle there on Maya. Deemed clean once again. Well, that's 2 close calls there. And Coach Tony's certainly unhappy. At least one of those could and probably should have been called for a penalty. But hey, we play on, right? Left side here, number 7 for Revere. What a ball through. That's an incredible pass. That is a golden pass for Carolina. And the shot, and it's in over Elizabeth's head. And with 20 minutes or so remaining left in this second half, a goal for Revere, and we're equal again at 2-2. Well, a once-in-a-lifetime through ball there by by Revere. And Elizabeth left all alone, unable to save it. All right, welcome back. Well, really unfortunate sights here, folks. Bridget has regressed to the bench with an injury. Of course, we're not sure what the injury is, but in seeing that it was very likely a non-contact injury, it's most likely a muscular injury. So a hamstring or a quad, perhaps, we don't know. But fingers crossed that Bridget can return in the next game, if not tonight. We're going to assume she's out for the rest of this game. Jill with ridiculous skill, and that rhymes, so you know it's fine. Jill with the ball again, out wide. Stephanie on the left-hand side. Great ball into Maya. She's got Nevaeh at the top of the box. A little too long there on the ball, Maya. It's fine. She turns again, tries the cut. Nevaeh and Maya need to talk there. They still got the ball, though. Christiana plays it up. No one there, but it's an awkward ball. Revere keeper does well to step there. And the lights at Dilboy are starting to shine down as the sun slowly finds its way to shade. Jennifer tries to clear it up. She's got a second opportunity. Calmly plays it out wide to Cristiano, who keeps it in well with the touch. And she finds Sydney. Good interception there, though, and Sydney does so well to win it back. She just really got her off the ball there. Great defending by Sydney. That was a pull there, and it's well called by the referee. Good call. That's actually a new rule recently in the professional league, especially in England. Really, any pulling of a shirt is much more likely to receive a card automatically. At least in the last couple seasons, it's become a lot more strict, and for the right reasons. It's annoying. Marie, great skill there. 2 great cuts there by Marie. She's got across the middle. Nevaeh with a quick touch. She's got time there. Her teammates have got to let her know that she's got time. Maya with a great first touch. She gets around the side. She shoots. There's no angle there, though, and it's out for a goal kick. Well, the Highlanders really pressuring still. Only 13 and change left in this game. They can and maybe have another few chances to make that a 3-2 game, but Revere also showing that they've got some creativity in themselves as well. A couple of more people trickling in from the far fence connecting to the grass fields out near the Dilboy pool where the JV teams play and where I had town practice when I was 11 years old, 10 years old. A lot of history here for Somerville. Right on the border of Medford, of course. That's out off of number 17 for Revere, Naomi Galvez Martinez. Well, Carolina cuts inside the shot. What a block there by Jennifer. Well, that was a potentially game-saving block there by Jennifer. Had to be careful. Carolina, of course, on 2 goals. There's no reason you don't think that she might score the third one from there. Already shown her finishing prowess in these first, 68 minutes. Jennifer with a key intervention there at the top of the box. And another corner kick for Revere. The corner kicks have been mounting in this game, I have to say. Corner kick in. Jill with a small clearance out. Maya tries to flick it up, but Jennifer, playing no nonsense, clears it away. And that's a 50-50 ball there. Good pressure there, and she could break through if she takes that away. Who is that there? I think that's Kira or Maya, and that was a clear shove by Maya. Two-handed shove. Well, that's, hard to get away with those. Ball over the top. Well, she wasn't quite sure of where that was for a moment. Oh, I don't know about that. That looked into me, no? Well, that's out off of Maria. Unfortunate there. It was a difficult ball to read and went off her head initially, but Christiana, again, one of the captains tonight for the Highlanders. Well, Sydney, I have to say, a great replacement for Bridget at stopper. Of course, every player is irreplaceable, but don't get me wrong, but Sydney, a strong defender as well, and she'll certainly hold it down as well. That's a foul against Revere, and that is deserving of a yellow card. Jill getting pulled. A great through, lots of handball, and that is certainly called a handball, and that, well, I must say, a lot of referees would give that a yellow card for a handball in such a crucial moment that could have been a through ball on goal. That has to be an automatic card, I have to say, but yes, I must say that is a questionable call to solely label it a free kick, but we do know all too well what Jill offers from long distance. Oh, but it's not going to be Jill. It's going to be Maya. Well, you'd think it's Jill on all of the long distance balls, but I guess they're trying to play a cross in here, but maybe a shot. Straight off the wall. Stephanie into the box, and it's out for a goal kick. Goal kick falls short. Marie with a good touch. It's over the top to Nevaeh, but cleared out only temporarily. Marie recovers it, and she's got an option back with Jill and Maya in the middle. She looks for Maya in the middle, but it's well intercepted, and Marie's keeping the pressure on. It looks like it's deflected off of her for a Revere throw, and we have 9 minutes remaining in this key matchup in the GBL between Somerville and Revere. 2 goals for Maya Henley and 2 goals for Carolina of Revere. That's Carolina Carvalho Betero. Jennifer, good first touch to settle. Nice and calm. She's found Jill with a bit of space. Jill, good first touch. She's got to be cautious there not to lose it in the middle. She finds Nevaeh. Nevaeh, first touch back to Maya. Looking up top again. Leslie tries to settle but unable to. Well, they're going to want to put that ball on the ground there, the Highlanders. Sydney steps in there. Good intervention. Even if she didn't get the ball, she made it more crowded in there. That's what stoppers have to do. You have to step in those dangerous moments and quite self-explicatorily stop it. I don't know if that's a word or if I made it up, but it sounds right to me. Well, here we are on the right side. That's definitely not a word. Sydney does well to cover there, and she plays it back to Elizabeth. Well, that was brave, and it's gone out. I got so nervous there. Well, that was a little risky, but Elizabeth clearly knew it was out of play. Corner kick by Revere. Header. And a save by Elizabeth. What a save. That was a game-saving save, folks. What a huge intervention by Somerville keeper Elizabeth De Silva. Well, she has had a phenomenal game today, folks. You have to say, Jill unknowingly settles it really well. She didn't know at first that was coming. Ball with Revere goalkeeper, and it's punted upfield. Flick on. Christiana. That looked like a handball, but it's not called. Could have been either side, really. Maya holding the ball up. She's looking for Kira. She finds her. Kira's got to take that space. She's got Leslie on the wing. She finds her. There's a little bit of space, but a miscontrol, but Kira recovers it anyways, but it's intercepted in the end. Cleared out. Good first touch, but so little space there to play with, and the Revere player putting a hand in there, try to stall things a little bit. Leslie with the good first touch, good second touch, but it's out of play, and it's a throw-in. Approaching the final 6 minutes of this match. Really anyone's game still, folks. Ball played in, cleared out. And that's a great header over by Carolina. She's got the chance, the shot, and it's gone just wide. And that was an incredible chance for her, for Carolina right there to complete the hat trick. And she's not taking it. Well, the Highlanders opened up their nervous moments here. Well, you have to say Carolina did a great job there to create that chance for herself. She just flicked the header over Jennifer, and my, oh my, was that a scary moment here at Dilboy Stadium. Sydney with the ball played. A great ball up to Kira on the right side. Tricky to control, but she does. And Nevaeh may have the best first touch on this team, I have to say. It's a close call, though. Who has the best touch? It's hard to say. Jill to Nevaeh. Good link up there again, like it's been throughout this game. Ball kicked upfield. Flick into the middle. Sydney and Jennifer both there. Jennifer. And new as of this year. Oh, well, Elizabeth has to read that. She does. New beginning this year, the timer stops at 5 minutes, unlike 2 minutes in the past. And so the referee is in control of when the game ends now. So we're with you on this one, folks. Nevaeh to Jill. Maya's got space. They got to talk there. Maya's got tripped up. And it's offsides. Well, had they communicated there could have been a chance on goal. They got to push here for this win. If they win it, it's really the GBL's practically theirs. Don't get me wrong, with a tie, they're in the lead for it, but they'll want to execute this game. No handball called there. And Somerville with the ball. Missed touch there by the defender. Maya's through on goal. Maya with the touch. Maya with the shot. What a goal line clearance by the Revere defender. And there's still a chance of the ball played into the middle. Kira's here. Leslie's here. Leslie with the shot, and it's gone wide on the left post. Unbelievable moments here. So unlucky for the Highlanders. Such a good build-up there, and they created the chances so well. Oh, frustrating for the Lady Highlanders. Such good play there, and really unlucky not to come away with a winner in the closing few minutes. Oh, man. Well, oh, well. And we continue. Y aquí está Marie en el centro. Sydney. Con Nevaeh en el medio. El pase un poquito mucho a Jill. I'm going to have to start switching back and forth for our Spanish-speaking folks at home. And here's Nevaeh. In the middle, she's got time. She's got time to pick a pass, and it's gone through everybody. Es muy difícil cuando tú tienes opciones. Pero pienso que hay uno o dos chances más en este partido. I think there are one or two more chances in this game. Here's Leslie on the right side, y aquí está Leslie en la derecha. Good tackle, though, by Revere. and out for a throw-in to Revere. Christiana clears it out. Well, one chance, maybe two remaining in this match. Not easy to say. Long throw-in. Heavy first touch, cleared up by Christiana, but it's straight to a Revere player. No one there for the Highlanders to connect the play. They'll want to solve that, but excellent game played tonight. Jill, good ball from Christiana. Somerville legend Mr. Marchetti making an appearance here for the game this afternoon. He was a housemaster when I went to Somerville High School. Was he also a housemaster when you went there, Yanni? No, but, well, still been there for a while. Great guy. Real funny. Oh, right, he was with the football team. That's right, yeah. Somerville legend. And the call-out, the timeout, which was called directly after the goal scored by Revere, has come to an end. Cleared out by Jennifer for a Revere throw-in. What a cut there by Marie. She's got an option inside. Maya with the shot. What a save. And it's kept in as well. And it's a goal. Not a goal kick, but the Revere keeper in possession. Well, Marie did so well there to cut inside and find Maya with the pass. Maya still on a hat trick. And the wind opening doors here in the booth. Nothing like some Dunkin' Donuts on an early autumn night, you feel me? And the ball through here. Read by Elizabeth. Interception by Nevaeh. Good tackle there. She's got two options, but good pressure, and she decides to hold it up, but it's given away cheaply. Can Marie keep it in? She does. What hustle there, and it's still with the Highlanders. She's got Nevaeh intercepted, but Nevaeh takes it back, and it's gone back and forth, but it's ended up with Revere. Well, it's really anyone's game right now. They'll want to be careful, both sides, not to leave themselves open again, especially the Highlanders after two through balls that kind of just crept their way in behind the back line and were eaten up by Revere and well taken on both occasions. Carolina with both goals for Revere. And, of course, Maya Hanley likewise with a brace. Of course, a brace in soccer, for those of us who do not know, means when you score 2 goals, you have a brace. And 3 goals, like in other sports, well, in hockey, is a hat trick. So Maya with a brace on a hat trick. It's a mix-up right there outside of the 18-yard box, but Revere comes away with it. Good feet there and a good turn, but Jill does well to stay with it, and Nevaeh recovers. That's good teamwork there between the center midfielders for the Highlanders. Jennifer clears it up. Leslie wanted to get a flick on there, but she couldn't, and it's cleared away again. Christiana, good touch to Jill. Jill does so well. She knows the space is behind her, and she takes her time and rebuilds. What play there by Jill. It's the subtle things, folks. For those, it's the small things. If you didn't play soccer growing up, things like that where you calm the pace of the play down, it just changes everything for your team. You recalibrate. You have more options. It's less frantic. And Marie, again, doing some great work in the last few minutes on the left side. She wants to go again, but she can't. Stephanie keeps it alive and is cleared out. Well, Somerville rebuilding now. We're getting close to the final 10 minutes. We still have 16 minutes to play here. It's anyone's game, folks. Coach Tony, passionate as ever, really emphasized before the game the importance of a win tonight. Ball in, cleared out. Maya trying to eat it up there. Tackle by Marie. Cleared out, but Marie does well to get the ricochet off. Maya once again cleared out, though. Bridget on the left side. Stephanie with it. Cleared out. And a chance here for the counter again. Carolina loves those one-touch through balls, and there's a chance here, but Elizabeth comes out. And boy, oh boy, did she need to come out. And there's an injury here on the left side. It looks like Bridget on the ground, I believe. And that is a sight you never want to see. Bridget, such a crucial part of this Highlander back line, down. We'll let her find her way with the help of trainers as both teams meet. Oh, we're good. To find her. Nevaeh with space. She's got a couple options. She's got to be careful here with that touch. That's a foul, a clear foul by Revere. And another opportunity here for the Lady Highlanders to maybe come away with the win tonight. We'll see. Well, this could be the last chance of the game, folks. If a strong ball is played in, there can't be more than a minute or two remaining. Stephanie keeps it alive. But it's well dealt with, and that's a foul by Stephanie against the Revere defender. Revere taking their time. Of course, better a draw than a loss. Well, that's it, folks. There you have it. An exciting 2-2 draw between the Somerville Highlanders and the Revere Raiders. Somerville still on their way to a potential first GBL championship in quite some years. An exciting performance by the Lady Highlanders. 2 goals by Maya Hanley, 1 assisted by Jill Hutchinson, the other a solo wonder goal by Maya Hanley, the freshman superstar. We'll see you next time, folks. Have a good one.